Hello, I am Astrology Kumar, and today I am going to speak to you on the house divisions in the horoscope. There are 12 houses, and each one is dealing with certain aspects of your life. And out of the 12 houses, the most important one obviously is the first house. The first house is directly related to your time of birth. If your time of birth is shifted by 2 hours, you would be born in the next sign, meaning the Lagna would have shifted to the next house. So every 2 hours the Lagna moves forward clockwise from the first sign to the next, and therefore this is the most important reference point in your horoscope, not the sun sign or the moon sign, because the sun is not that fast. It occupies the same sign for about 1 month, and the moon, though fast, still stays around in the same place for around 2.25 days. And therefore the most important reference point is the first house. The first house deals with your birth and whatever you got at birth. Therefore the first thing that you got was your physical body. So the first house denotes or is related to the physical, and it also denotes to your appearance, the color, and basically the health, your name and fame and status, how you stand, or you hunchbacked, or are you physically handicapped, or you're physically strong. All these things are to be known from the first house. If the planet owning the first house is in the first, you definitely have long life, and you will be very strong physically and mentally. The first house is very important because from this house we count the positions of planets. Suppose somebody tells you in your horoscope Saturn occupies the fifth house. What does that mean? It means that wherever your Lagna is, you will have to count from there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in the fifth house you should expect to see your Saturn there. Suppose you have Mars in the ninth. It means that Mars is in the ninth place or the ninth house from your Lagna. So the most important point is the Lagna, and therefore this is something which is related to what we refer to as the I. It is a combination of the mind, the soul, mind and body all put together is what is there in the first house. It is the house of I or me, etc. It also will let you know whether you are what type. According to Ayurveda, we are three types. We are Pitta or Kapha or Vata. Okay, depending upon the Lagna and the planets influencing the Lagna. And there are so many other rules to find this out. But the most of what we refer to as our health should be known from the first house. So the planets placed here can have a great influence on us. If the sun occupies the first house, it means the hot planet, the hot graha. So we definitely know that the sun is not a planet, or neither is the moon, but we have in astrology we tend to call all of them with one name, though in Sanskrit it is called grahas, and in the English books we refer to collectively all these nine as planets. So if the sun occupies the first house, you will have a hot temperament. Maybe you would suffer from blood pressure, and you will have some problems with the eyes, but on the whole you will still be very healthy and robust. Your immunity levels are likely to be above average, and your body will be slightly warmer than how it is for others, and you most probably a Pitta person, because the sun is related to Pitta or the fire in us. Okay, and so this is the way we will go through all the 12 houses. um, Today we have just covered the first house. Thank you. Come back for the remaining houses.